Sorry. Trying to make that a little better. I thought I'd do a short live stream while I worked on a couple of projects before before other stuff gets going in the day. Hi, Holly. It's good to see you. I mailed out some buttons to you. I think they're supposed to be there on Monday. Hi, Becky. It's good to see you. I'm going to work on a couple of projects. Hi, Beth. Hi, Joey. One of the things, y'all know I'm a thrift store person, right? Well, a while ago, I found this at a thrift store. It's a real, not a Korean version, but a real Dooney and Burke all-weather leather portfolio. I guess that's what you would call it. It's got a pocket in here and a pocket in there, and these, and a pocket in here. But when you close it, it's got plenty of room for a couple, like maybe a little signature in here and another signature in here. Hi, Lori. Hi, Robin. So I want to turn this into a journal. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it yet, but I am going to turn it into a journal. So I took this little Dooney duck off because that doesn't really inspire me, Well, I go lots of times and there's nothing, Holly. I go probably at least once a week and just look around. And you have to kind of do that to find stuff because, a lot of the times other people get there first. But tell me what you think I paid for this all leather Dooney Burke portfolio. It even says Dooney and Burke made in USA. Give me your thrift store price for this. Somebody's got to guess. Hi, Linda. $5. That's a good guess. It's not correct, but it's good. I would have paid $5 for it probably. $3.50. That's a good guess too. It's better than 5 or 10. I actually paid $1. $1 for this. And they've got some made out of plastic, and they sell you those for $1 too. Because they go by what it is, not what it's made out of. Or I just happened to get, there wasn't a price on it anywhere. And when I asked the girl and she opens up, she goes, "Oh, that's one of those portfolio things. I think those are $1." I was like, cool, I'll take it. Thank you very much. Oh, anyway, I want to, hi, Janet. Hi, Gail. I'm so glad to see y'all. I want to work on it a little bit. I'm going to put this lace around here. And then I've got this really pretty cameo. I don't know if you can see it because of the light issue. Well, and I'm going to put that on here. And I'm going to make it a little bit more feminine. And that's one of the projects that I want to work on. And then my other one is the assemblage for Monday nights. So what are you looking for? Who's looking, Beth? Yeah, I kind of felt like I stole it. Oh, that's so cute. I was watching that, Becky. Cute little Xander. He goes, "Chomper's here. Chomper's here." It was adorable. Yeah, I'm on. Try to refresh, Beth. Can you see me? Y'all tell her to refresh. Because I think I'm good. So I'm going to go ahead and work on this real quick first. I do want to stick something inside it so that the back will be, at its expanded version before I glue this on. So let me look for that while y'all are helping out, getting some refreshing done. I'm bound to have some books I can stick in there. Okay, let's see. Looks pretty good. That looks pretty good to me. Okay. Oh, good, Beth. I'm glad you're in now. Well, I thought I'd get on for a little while, and this was something I've been wanting to do for a while. I just hadn't decided what I was going to do on it. And when I saw this, when I was looking for jewelry and I saw this, I was like, oh, yeah, that's what I need to do with that. So hi, Linda. I think I said hi to you, but I'm not sure. So if I didn't, hi again. If I did, hi again. Now I want to cut this little bit. So I can go around that snap. I don't want to cut it too much because I want to try to get it to go underneath. I don't know if I can get it to do that without ripping it up, but there we go. Like that. What's going on? I'm repurposing a journal, Beth. This was a Dooney and Bourke portfolio I found at the thrift store for $1. It's all leather inside, has several pockets, but I want to feminine it up a little bit. I'm not really a big frou-frou girl, but these two things really called to me, and I decided to put them on here. So I can be frou-frou when I want to. And I'm going to just use this this Art Glitter brand glue because it works. It works for everything. I've used it on leather before, and I've used it on fabric before, and I didn't have any trouble with it. When I glued this leather onto this, that was that Art Glitter glue. It's really very, very versatile. Okay, I'm going to put some glue down here. Come on. Nope, I didn't do something right. Let me get some around here while I'm okay. Now that I want to tuck that under the snap. I think it's going to be really pretty. This is some lace I got at the thrift store too, and I got it. Well, it had a $5.99 price tag on it that was the thrift store price, and they had stuff half price that day. So I got it for $3, a whole roll of it. And the store tag was on there, and the store tag from I don't know how many years ago said $33.99. So I think I got a good deal for $3. This is not coming out. It's very frustrating. Oh, thank you, Janet. Yeah, I buy my art glitter glue from Amazon. I bought this one with a little tip, and then when it gets low, I buy the 8-ounce refill bottle and refill it. That's why it looks so ugly. Something is wrong though, because I've never had this trouble before. It's like it's stopped up way down in there or something. I don't know. Usually it comes out so nicely. That's one of the things I love about it. All right, let's see what we can see. Can we see anything? I can't see anything. All right, let's stick this through again. Okay, I need to wipe that off because the last thing I want is for that to stick down and not be able to open again. Best glue ever. I agree, Janet. This and my extreme glue sticks. Those are the two favorites for me. The Elmer's Extreme glue sticks. Okay, I'm messing with it for a minute here. We'll just use that glue. There's no sense in letting it go to waste, but see if I can figure out what's going on. Sorry. Okay. You're sweet, Becky. Okay. One more time. We'll clean this off. And I'm going to go ahead one more time through here and see what's going on. It really feels like it should be fine. There we go. Now we're rolling. But I need something plasticky. We'll put it on these doilies to put it on when I turn it over so that it doesn't, well, my books are coming out. So it doesn't stick to something. That would be bad. Hi, Sharon. And I'm just going to get the glue kind of. Yeah, when does that start, Holly? I was thinking it started at 2 o'clock. Is that right? When it starts, y'all need to run over there and buy something. We're in a position at the moment with car repairs and stuff like that to buy anything today, but I do love to go to her auctions. Oh, I think I'm just going to go right over the top of that leather there. Uh-oh. It's a little longer than I thought it was. Oh, did it? Oh, good grief. I thought it was coming on at 2. Well, but it probably does come on at 2 Eastern time, and I was thinking 2 my time. Well, if y'all haven't done that, you need to go over there and support her. She's doing great things. I fully support that. Usually I'm over there myself, but I really need to get this done. And I'm really in the mood to have some friends with me for a while today. Yes, Holly, put a link in, please. Thank you. Waving back at you, Sharon. You see my little thing, Sharon? It's all you. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to lay it on that side now. Is that okay? And then I want to glue this down, but I think it needs something thicker than this art glitter glue because it's so heavy. I am the lady that likes green, Xander. You know I do need green glitter. I ought to have some green glitter around here. I don't think I do, but I need some. No, Holly, that's fine. I definitely want to support what she's doing. I thought I was an hour early. I didn't realize she'd started yet. I would much rather people help her out than watch me if that's what they want to do, because what she's doing is important. Oh, well, I'm glad you're here too, Gail. We have to support each other, especially when we have to deal with annoying people. I don't have to deal with annoying people, just myself. I'm going to confess. I got a speeding ticket Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yes, Thursday. And I'm very frustrated with myself because of that. Because I'm not really normally a speeder. But I mean, I do sometimes accidentally, but never intentionally. And the police officer was nice, and I was nice, and he thanked me for being nice, but I still got a ticket that's going to cost me $150 to $200, and that's not fun. This too shall pass. That's right. It will. It will. I can't tell if that's center. I see a little indentation there where that other thing was. So we're going to pretend like that's the center. I know. I was bad. And my kids were in the car with me. And the funny thing is, he said I was going 52 in a 40. And I probably was. But I thought I was in a 45-mile-an-hour zone. And so when I looked up and saw him there, you know what you do when you see a police officer, you look at your speedometer first thing, you know? And so I looked down at my speedometer and it said 49. And I thought, seriously, he's going to pull me over for 49 and a 45? I mean, he has the right to do that because I am speeding, but they don't normally do that, you know? And thanks, Becky. I don't need people donating to my recklessness. Might make me more reckless. No, it probably wouldn't. But anyway, that's sweet of you. And so he, he said you were going 52 and a 40. And I was like, you're kidding me. I thought it was 45. And my speedometer said 49. And I said, I looked at it as soon as I saw you, and he just grinned at me like, yeah, that's what everybody does. But anyway, I'll take care of that. I called to see what was my cheapest option. For $200, I could do deferred adjudication, which is just promising I won't get another ticket in 90 days, and pay $200, and they won't put it on my record, and it won't affect my insurance. But in order for it to not go on your record and not affect your insurance, the only other thing I could do was take defensive driving, and that's not a big deal. I taught defensive driving for 7 years, so yeah. No, they're not. In fact, they knew I was upset because as soon as I almost cried as soon as he was gone, I was like, I do not need to spend money on this. This is the last thing I want to spend, 150 to 200 bucks on. And my son even offered to pay $50 of it. Isn't that sweet? He said, Mom, just take $50 out of my account and I'll help you pay for it. But I told him no. He gave me a ticket for 52 and a 40 because it was on his radar, and radar wins. Anyway, yes, I have a very sweet son. He's a good kid. He's going to be 20 in June. I'm just in shock. I can't believe that. Okay, now I've got this pretty much done. I do have one question that I want to ask y'all. Let me look. Oh, let me clean that off. It can be. Oh, hi, Rose. Yeah, I thought it started at 2, and it did, but it wasn't. I thought it started at 2 my time. But we've put a link in so everybody can go over there. I definitely want people to go over there. Thank you for coming to remind us, though. I appreciate it. You could put a link in again if you want to. Holly put one in a little bit ago. Thank you, Rose. Yes, her channel is Care Heart. And like I said, if you want to drop the link in, you can. Holly dropped it in a little bit ago, but I would be happy for it to be in here more than once. Holly's youngest is 21, and Becky's oldest just turned 18. I have a son that will be 20 in June and a daughter that will be 17 in July. So, wow. Linda's oldest is 33 and her youngest is 23. Yes, it goes by fast, doesn't it, Linda? It just seems like it was yesterday. I was explaining to my 4-year-old why we were going to homeschool and he wasn't going to be able to ride the school bus. He couldn't have ridden the school bus anyway because we live 6 blocks from the school, but that was the only reason he wanted to go to school, so he could ride the school bus. Janet's are 22 and 23. Becky says, then she has a 9 and 8 and a 6-year-old. Well, if they're all as sweet as Xander, you got the jackpot, Becky. He's adorable. You could bring him to my house and I would be happy. I would be happy to have him. If he's that good, I'm sure the other ones are too. What I'm trying to decide with this is, do I want to sew signatures in, or do I want to put some eyelets in it and do it Midori style? What do you think? I haven't decided for sure what I'm going to do in here. I thought about doing my I actually haven't thought about that, Gail. I'm pretty open about the fact that I do homeschool, and that I think it's been an absolutely marvelous thing for our family, the best plan for us. And I would be glad to talk to anybody about it who wants to know, but I haven't actually thought about doing a video just on that subject. If you're interested, I could at least do a video for you and talk about it some, or we could meet in a hangout or something and talk about it if you want to. But it's definitely been a blessing for us. We decided we were going to homeschool before we even had any kids. In fact, I went to my first homeschool association meeting before I was ever even pregnant. And I just prayed, Lord, please don't let these people ask me how old my kids are. Because you got in there and people were saying, my kids are 3 and 5, my kids are 10 and 12, And I was like, oh, please don't ask me how old my kids are, because I'll have to say I don't even have any kids. And I didn't know how they would feel about that. They would probably laugh at me. That's what I thought. They wouldn't have, but that's what I thought. And And it was interesting, but it's been wonderful. It's been great. The best thing about it for me is having my kids with me all the time. And I know a lot of people, that's the thing that they can't imagine, but, I got to see the lights come on. I got to see when my son learned to read and he realized he had done it, that he was reading, not just sounding out words. And my daughter struggled with reading, but when she got it, I got to be there. I got to be the one who saw that and watched it happen. Um, and I was the one that they explained all their science to, and um, we did lots of crafty type projects in science. We did lots of when they were little in elementary school. We did a ton of craft projects. We did that. We did lap books. We did all kinds of things like that, and that was my art outlet when they were little. But as they've gotten older, Hannah and I, we started doing spinning and weaving when she was 10. So we've been doing that for over 6 years. And it's yeah, unfortunately, Linda, that can happen. I think most teachers try hard, but they have got such a hard job. All those kids in one place, all of them from different backgrounds and different levels um, of behavior ability and um, development abilities, and they have to try to teach them all at once. That's just really, really hard. In all my years in school, I only had one teacher that was bad. When I was going to school, I never had a bad thoughts about school. I enjoyed school, but even when I was in school, I could see how much time was wasted on all the trying to discipline people and trying just to do the get stuff, taking roll and taking up assignments and handing out assignments and na. Um, so, oh goodness, Linda, I'm sorry about that. I'm glad you were able to help him out though and do those 3 years that got him ready he could go back. Um, but it's been a wonderful thing for us. And my children are both very creative people. And if they'd gone to school, I don't know if they would have had as much time. I didn't have a chance to be creative really until I got out of school. So anyway, I'm glad it was a good thing for us. And my daughter, she'll graduate next year. So I've got one more year, and then we'll see what we do about college. I always thought I would go back to college. I got an associate's degree in business and I started taking some more, and then I hurt my back and I had to quit. And I always thought I would go back when the kids went to college, but I'm not sure. Um, I'm not sure if I'll go back to college or go to work to pay for college. One or the other, probably. But right now, I'm just enjoying doing my art and having a daughter who loves to do art too. So, in fact, I asked her about this because she's got a great eye. And I said, Hannah, does this look okay to you, or does it look weird to have this kind of rough leather and the lace and stuff? And she goes, oh, no, it looks good. So then I felt confident. It's funny. When they're little, our kids get their confidence from us. And when they're older and we've trained them till they're good, then we get our confidence from them. Uh, yeah, yeah. I understand, Beth. I was the oldest in my family, but I had no idea how blessed I was to have the family I had, to grow up in, with Christian parents and parents who loved me and supported me in everything I did. I didn't realize that till I was an adult. You just assume if you've got it good, you just assume that's the way it is for everybody. And you don't realize, that it's not. Hi, Rosie. So good to see you. Let me show you what I just did. And then we're going to move on to trying to get this assemblage thing done. Um, I found this Dooney and Bourke portfolio thing. I've got these books in it to keep it level, but it's got a leather pocket here and a leather pocket here, place for your pen, another pocket here, and then those plastic things, and then another pocket in here. And I found it at the thrift store for $1. So I took the little duck off of it and put some lace and a cameo on it. And so I'm really excited. I think it looks pretty. Now I have to decide what I'm going to put inside it. What I was trying to say a minute ago, and then I forgot, was that I'm thinking about doing my my Bible study that I'm going to start after I get through following Susan Hiles through the alphabet of the Psalms, promises of God in Psalms. When I get finished with that in a couple of weeks, I'm going to start one on prophecies in the Old Testament that point to Jesus, and then the scriptures in the New Testament that show the fulfillment of those prophecies. And I'll tell you, a miracle, blessing, providential, something, whatever you want to call it. I went to Goodwill yesterday to find my son some more jeans, and I decided I'd just go look at the books. And I've been thinking about doing this study for myself for a long time, but when I decided that I was going to do it on video, I decided I really wanted some backup. Anyway, I was in Goodwill looking at their books, and they had a whole set, probably 25 books. And one of them was the Messianic prophecies and their fulfillments. It's a book this thick. And so I was like, oh, cool. You know, there's a book that's going to help me out. And I have never paid more than $1.50. I might have paid $2 once for a book at a thrift store. And I didn't, their hardback books were $1.50, and I didn't think anything about it. I took it up there. And I think I was being tested because when I got up there, the book was $9. And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, is that for the whole set? Because there was a whole set. And he goes, no, that's for one book. Each book's $9. I was like, okay, I think I'll just take this one. Oh, I hadn't looked in it to see it was $9. I just saw it was what I thought I needed. And I don't know the author. I don't know his theology, but I'm going to read through it, and I'm going to take what I can from it. And I think it's going to bless us when we do that study. So I'm looking forward to using it. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you one other thing, and then we're going to do the assemblage. I got Happy Mail from Marydale. I was hoping she would jump in. She hasn't yet, but I'm going to go ahead and show you. I did go ahead and open it. I'm going to tell you I cheated because my daughter wanted to see it. And so I went ahead and opened it. But the first thing in here is this adorable card. Isn't that cute? I love that. And she even wrote on a Post-it note in case I want to give it away. Well, I'm not giving it away, but I'll put it in a journal. I'll give away lots of stuff, but I'm not going to give away my art from my friends. And then there was this, and look at this tissue paper. Isn't that pretty? And washi tape. The washi tape stuck to this tissue paper, so I had to kind of tear it in places, but there's still a lot of it I can use. And this is the wool that she sent me because I was making her a spindle. She didn't have to do that. I'd have made her a spindle anyway, but she said she had 3 of them, so she was going to send me one. Each one of these things has says 54 yards, and it's by Plymouth Yarn, but they call it roving. I think that's what it says under here. I'm pretty sure. She got it for $3, and it was originally $8.99. So yeah, roving. And this is what I would call pencil roving, but people do crochet with it or knit with it. It's not, I don't think, terribly easy to do, but you can. I'm trying to find here it is. Now where, oh, there we go. But you can see it's just a tiny little piece. And you could, if you wanted to, you could spin this. It would make a very thick yarn, but you could just spin it like it is. And a lot of people get pencil roving to learn how to spin on, and they do this. Lisa does not have a shop, but if you want a spindle, I'll make them on custom order. I'll be glad to make you one, Beth. And so it's kind of, this is already kind of twisted, but you can draft it pretty easy. I think, I haven't tried it, and you just draft it out like this, and you can spin it, and you can make it as thin as you want. And that's what you do with big pieces of roving too. This will be much easier to use than a big, thick piece of roving. So I think Mary will be able to spin it without any trouble. Well, hi, Tanya. It's good to see you. just private message me, Beth, if you want a spindle, and I'll make you one. So that was in there, and I'm gonna do a video on how to spin on a hand spindle. I'm not sure if I can do a live or not. I'll because I won't have the. It's hard. It's hard to set up. You can't do. Well, you could do some, I guess, right here, but really you need to stand up and do it or sit. And she gave me a glue stick because she knows how much I love them. Thank you, Mary. And look what she sent me. One of her button cards. Hannah looked at it and she goes, "Oh, Mom, look at that one." I was like, "Yes, it's green. It's my favorite." You can't have it. Usually when she says stuff like that, I let her have it, but not this time. That's my button. Anyway, that was a very sweet happy mail from Mary. And I wanted to show it off. But I love those buttons. We're now where did I put that? Oh, here it is. This is what I'm going to do my assemblage on for the jewelry one. And I went ahead and put masking tape around where I don't want paint to get. So have you got my did you get mine in time, Tanya? I'm trying to remember when I mailed them out. It was quite a while ago. I hope you got them before the 2nd. I know that was your deadline, but maybe it wasn't. This is just, it's a stationery box, and it has some stickers in it. But I've stuck some Happy Mails stuff. I got Happy Mail in it. And these I ordered. I can't remember who I ordered them from, but aren't those cute? And so I keep them in here. And with these stickers, and I also had all these little squares. They're like in betweensies. They're not twinchies and they're not inchies, but they're cute. The cute paper. So I'll have to use them for something. But that's what's inside it. But okay, Tanya, thanks. Oh, the 15th is the deadline. Okay. Well, I just sent it off and didn't think about it anymore. But you and I have had trouble getting stuff to each other, and so I suddenly thought I better ask. Okay. First thing I want to do. Oh, where did I put that? I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, there it is. I got this Deco Art Elegant Finish Metallic Paint. It says it's for home decorating for most surfaces. Oh, sorry. And I got it at the thrift store, and it had $3 on it, and then it had $1 on it. So I paid $1 for it. And then I got it home and realized that it doesn't look like it's actually even been opened. It's bronze. It's not copper. But this is what I'm going to do my underneath with. And then I'm going to glue my stuff down, and I'm going to go over the stuff either with this or with some copper. And then I'll do my Pick 10 on top of that. So, and I probably should have sanded this first. I was not even thinking. Let me find a brush and we'll see how it works. Slap it on there. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Well, we have several thrift stores. This particular one is called the Downtown Women's Center. And it's the charity that they support is homes for battered women who are trying to, make a new life for themselves. And And so I think that's one reason people donate a lot of crafty stuff there, because they use some of it, to let those women craft, and then they put some of it in the store. But that one probably has the best stuff like this. There are some in town that are better to get clothes at, and some that are better to get. You just have to kind of know what's what. But we have quite a few. We have a Council of the Blind thrift store. We have a Salvation Army, a Goodwill, and then this Downtown Women's Center, and then we have some junk shops, or they're really just thrift shops, but they're kind of independent. So, okay. Thanks for looking, Tanya. I just decided this time I was going to put something underneath it and save myself having to try to figure out how to get underneath it. I had planned to do one more assemblage after this and be the cardboard quilling stuff, kind of like Tanya did for her Totally Junky Junk Journal. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm kind of like Beth. I'm running out of places to put things. So unless y'all really, really want to do that one, we may just skip it, and after this one, go on to other things. Go back to regular pick 10s or something. So y'all let me know how you feel about that. I really like the idea of that quilling. Well, I don't want to waste that paint. Of the quilling, cardboard quilling, but I can just do it in the junk journal. I don't have to do it on some, as a pick 10. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Whitney. Whitney, Kathy. You got 2 first names. And I like them both. I have a sweet sister-in-law named Kathy. I don't have any Whitneys, but I do know that it is a first name sometimes. Okay, I'm going to put this back on here. And I'm going to dry this some. And then put another layer on it. If my glue gun will, I don't know why I call it a glue gun. If my heat gun will, that reminds me, plug in my glue gun. I'm going to be ready to glue stuff down and not have any glue. And I have looked and looked for my nice big glue gun that takes those big long glue sticks, and I cannot find it anywhere. Very frustrating. And my kids both say, I don't think I've used it in a long time, Mom. I don't know where it would be. So I can't blame them. At least I'm not going to. It's probably out here in all this mess. Yeah, this one's with jewelry, Kathy. And this is called Rich Espresso. Deco art, elegant finish, metallic paint, Rich Espresso. In case anybody wants to try to find it. DA245 is the number. This one I'm doing jewelry. Broken jewelry, mostly. I'll break some jewelry to put on it because I've got jewelry that's specifically for art that I bought from thrift stores specifically to do art with, so I can break it. It's okay. Okay, I'm gonna and what I've decided to do this time, I'm gonna tell you and let it dry naturally for a minute, and then we'll do a little bit more heat gun. Um, I'm gonna put some jewelry down and cover it up and do my pick 10, but I'm gonna have specific places that when I'm gluing stuff down, I pick that piece back up and don't glue it down until the whole thing's finished. And then I'm gonna put some jewelry in here, kind of strategically that is stays original because some of it is so pretty I don't want to cover it up. And I'll show you some of the pieces while we're letting that dry a minute. Okay, they're not there. I have all these different little things. Okay, well, they're not in there either. Well, cool, Beth. That's the kind of friend you want to have. See, like this. And then I've got these earrings. My daughter said I should wear those. I should not. So I'll think about those. But that's still not the pieces I'm thinking about. I got these. Aren't those cute? I don't know if I'll use them in here or not. I've got to kind of get everything out, and I've kind of got an idea in my head, and I don't know how it's going to work, but where are those other pieces I had that I wanted to put on top? I kept them. Okay. Here are some of them. I want to keep these. I'm not going to glue them. Oh no, one of the stones came out of that one. So I might glue it down after all. But and then I've got some more things that I think would be fun to put in here. It'll just depend. I may, and I've got these earrings. I may wear those, but they're not. They're clip on. I don't normally wear clip on, but now that my hair is all silver instead of brown, I might wear those. I'll take those out. Oh. Let's see. I've got like one of these, just one. It's pretty and blingy, and somebody really loved it probably at one time. I'm trying to see what else I've got in here that I thought I would keep the way it is. Oh, and I've got these. Never would wear those, but aren't those pretty? They're pearls. Aren't those gorgeous? Don't know what I'm going to do with those, but they're probably not going to go on here. Look at this one. Can you imagine that on your ear? But they're pretty. Look at those pretty little flowers, and it's a very interesting piece. Needless to say, I have all kinds of jewelry I can stick on here. Wings or no wings on the heart, and he said yes. Well, that's cool. That's cool, Holly. I love that piece. That was beautiful. Yeah, they would make a nice brooch. That's something to think about. I'm not into wearing brooches really that much, but oh, well, there you go. That's real good. Now we got fingerprints. Obviously, it's not dry. Let me dry a little bit more. What is over 50 a lot from Big Lots, Beth? Ooh, not still not quite dry. Stamps. Wow. Well, I'm glad you got yours from a friend. Okay. I still got places that are wet, so I'm going to dry some more because to glue it down, it needs to be dry. This would be a good time to run over to Carhartts and bid on something while I'm just drying stuff. Just let it cool down a minute before I touch it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. There are a lot of people who really want to support her and they bid high on things, and I'm say more power to them. I'm happy for them to do that. I have won a couple of fabric deals from her that I got that I thought were really reasonable prices. Um, I have a limit I can spend, and I always have to think shipping too. So I can only bid on certain things, but I'm sending you some buttons. It's not a cigar box full, but hopefully it'll be enough you can play with. And if we want to do a swap, you can swap some. I don't know why that place is. It's just very thick there. I guess it doesn't look that thick. Well, tell me, Holly, when it goes, tell me how much it went for and who won it. I would like to know about that cigar box of buttons because oh, I know you're appreciative, Holly. I didn't mean to make it sound like I didn't think you were. I just didn't want you to be sad you couldn't buy that box of buttons. I wouldn't be able to buy it either. I have to buy my boxes of buttons for $5 at the thrift store. And that doesn't come around very often. That happens kind of pretty rarely for me, actually. Well, cool. Thanks for letting me know, Holly. Kathy Crafty Friends. Maybe I need to subscribe to her. I don't know if I am or not. The name doesn't sound familiar to me. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. There's so many. I'm subscribed to like 400 and something people. So I don't get notifications for all of them though, so I don't know why that is. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And I'm sure a lot of people who are subscribed to me don't get notifications for me either. I don't get notifications sometimes for people I watch every week, so I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm glad there's a lot of people in there. The more people that find out about her and come to these things, the more people she can help. Okay, I kind of have a plan for this. I don't know if I'll be able to get finished with it or not because I'm gonna have to go fix my husband some food soon. But my thought was to do some basic shapes with beads. Like I may take these and just put them on as circles, just like that, and then put stuff inside them. Um, I thought I might do like some. It's hard to make beads into shapes. I might do some sort of paisley type shapes, like that, so that it kind of turns out, and then fill them in with the other things, so it kind of ends up being like a doodle page. Um, that that necklace isn't as bendable as. Let me see if this one's better. I think. Oh, this one feels better in my hands too. These are some kind of stone. I think I'm not sure what, but so like that, and then take a different kind of bead. I've got these really cheap beads from that may be what I want to do these with because they're really pliable and they're plastic. They won't fall out, come off the string when I cut it. That might work better. To do my shapes with, except that is not a good spot. Okay, I think I'm going to do those three things right now, and then I'll go on. Well, that's neat, Holly. How fun is that to get to work with stuff that your father-in-law had? That's really fun. Okay, I think I'm gonna come on. I'm gonna have to spring for another big glue gun if I can't find that one. Well, I'm not gonna be doing more assemblages, I don't think, after this, so I guess it'll be all right. I rarely use them, and then when I really want them, I can't find them. Okay. Make that as circular as I can. Once you get it down, you're kind of stuck with it. Okay, that's good. We'll turn it around here and do the blue one. These are paper beads, by the way. Little tiny paper beads. Oh, I got glue on top of that one. Didn't mean to do that. Dee, it's good to have you here. As an assemblage piece is just where you assemble a bunch of random stuff together. And a lot of people do assemblage pieces that are specifically steampunk. That's where I've seen it the most. But we're just gluing stuff on. And then on my Monday night streams, we do pick 10s, which are prompts to do a page or whatever. And we're doing pick 10s on top of the assemblage pieces right now. Let me show you some of my other ones so you'll kind of have an idea. This is the first one we did, and it's mostly cardboard, a couple of shells, and some buttons, a little bit of lace. And then I added these blue butterflies on at the end. That was the first one. The second one we did was a journal cover, and I did mine on this Singer book. I'm going to make it into an altered book. And I've got lace and buttons, and I added these on after I did after the pick 10 was over. Everything, all the other, paint and stuff was done as part of the pick 10. This is some quilting and embroidery and lace. And I just added this on top of it. And I'm going to do some of that on this one. I'm going to do my pick 10 on it, and then I'm going to add some jewelry in on top. So that's that one. And then last week I did this one, and after I got it black, I liked it so much I didn't really want to do a pick 10 on top of it because they tend to be really colorful, and I just wanted copper on it. So everybody told me to make another one for the pick 10 and just put copper on it. So that's what I did. So it's a book, a box. And then I did this one with some stuff. That one was stuff out of your garage or shop with some chains. Some of this is broken jewelry, but there's some watch pieces. And these, I don't know what these rings were for. These were on a shower curtain thing. And so I did a pick 10 on top of that. That's what we did last week. And this week we're doing broken jewelry. So we did scraps out of your, cardboard and paper scraps. And then we did fabric. And then we did garage and shop. Now we're doing jewelry. So I'm glad you're here. Even if what we're doing sounds kind of weird to you. I just needed a break from normal old pick 10s for a while, I think. And when I thought of this, I decided that was what I was going to do. Okay, now then I'm going to hopefully I'm kind of scared to do this. Uh-oh, I didn't fill it in as much as I intended to. Okay, this is probably going to dry before I can even get it on here. That's the bad thing about glue guns. Once you get it down, it dries pretty quick or cools down or whatever. Yay! Yay. Well, what we're doing is before Monday night, and I stream Monday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. Before Monday night, we're gluing our stuff down and putting gesso over it or paint, or if you want to. You don't even have to do that. You can just do it right on top if you want. And then we play a prompt game and we decorate it with paints and stuff like that. So whether you want to, put you may not want to do that. You may just want to watch it and decide if you want to do that, later after the fact. But that's what we've done with these others, is use the prompts to decorate them. And I'm kind of redoing some of this glue because it cooled down before I got this on there. Thank you, Janet. Uh-oh. Glued that part down. Okay. That's definitely not a perfect paisley thing, but we're going to keep it anyway. And I really wanted it to go all the way over to here, and it didn't. So that's all right. I'll just fill in with something there. It's not a big deal. My doodles don't always go the way I want them to either. And I think I'm going to try to make this one just kind of go like that. Kind of in like part of a circle going off the edge. So we'll see. Sorry, I got notifications coming up in front of the chat. That always bugs me. We'll just glue that whole string down onto a piece of wood and play on top of it. Unless you're not wanting to repurpose it. That's a whole different story. But if you're wanting to repurpose it, just glue it all down on top of a piece of wood and do a pig tin on top of it. Okay, I put thicker glue on it this time, so hopefully it won't dry before I get, or cool down, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Yeah, just find a substrate and glue it down. I planned to do mine on a little wooden jewelry box, and then I thought, well, if I want to do a kind of doodling looking thing, instead of just randomly gluing it down, that box wouldn't be big enough. So I chose this box to do it on. My daughter said, "Oh, but Mom, that box is pretty. It's blues and greens, just like you like." I said, "I know." I know, but I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe I'm going to try to stay away from pink and purple this time and just maybe do blues and greens. I don't know. Oh, that will be pretty in there. Let me take off the back of this. A pair of these is really handy. They make some just for jewelry, but some of this stuff that's been kind of soldered on, that's not enough to get it off. Yeah, okay. I'm going to put that in there. And I think I'm going to put this one in here, but this is one I'm going to save and not put in until after the pig tin, so it can stay, diamondy. Well, this broke real easy. That's amazing. So I'll take this one back out. I just want to remember it's there. I'm tempted to do the same thing with this one, but it's really not as pretty. I think it'll be more pretty as texture. So let's go ahead and glue it down. My daughter's trying to be very quiet while she borrows something and she's dropping stuff. So I can hear her anyway. Why are the littlest cups on the bottom? I don't know, because they would get lost in the middle of the top.
That's not the one.
What size cups are you wanting, hon? Oh, you need to shake that. Yeah. Sorry. She was pouring out some homemade gesso and it didn't quite go as planned. Okay. And I've got some of these. That might be fun to put on. Maybe like that. Well, hi, country girl Scrapping. It's good to see you. I missed you coming in. Sorry about that. Got my mind on my jewelry here. I'm going to leave that sitting there for a minute while I think about it. Got this earring that's got a poodle attached to it. There we go. See a little poodle? And then there's this that's kind of a weird earring. It's got lots of texture. Maybe I could have those. I don't know. Let's take the back off of it because you can't really tell what it's going to look like until all it's got sticking up like that. The necklace around the black and cut off the sides. Okay. Let me get this off here real quick and then we'll. Like that. That's kind of what I was thinking at first too, but I couldn't get it to go exactly even. And I tend to want it to be even. I don't guess it has to be even. Like that. I kind of like that. That makes it more randomy. I'm tempted to go like this and just take it off right here. Because I kind of like that whole piece being on there. What do y'all think? Does that look good? Okay. Now do I back it up a little so I can leave that on? Like that? Or do I take it on around and take this piece off? How's that for giving you choices? I think I like it like this. Okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Get those rings off. There we go. I got little pieces of metal ring flying everywhere. I hope nobody comes in here barefooted until I get that cleaned up. Yes, I like that. I like that. Now I'm wondering. Could we stick that in over there? Or is that too much of that to have that in there? Maybe just like that. Or maybe in here. So I think I like that better. What do y'all think? Is that better? Like that? Like this? Okay. And then I've got this piece. And I don't have to use it. We can just set it aside right now. I'm not thinking I like that at the moment. Okay, so let's get these on here. Thank y'all for giving me ideas. I like ideas. That's one reason I do these kinds of things live stream. Ow, ow, ow. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, watch your fingers. That wasn't enough glue. I thought it was just got cold fast, but it's still damp. It's just not thick enough. I should have put more. I should have cut off all those little things in the middle. Okay. Okay, this time I put enough glue on it. Thank you, Becky. Thanks, Holly. Okay. Yeah.
You had 2 sets of these, right?
Yep.
Did you give me one?
I gave you one box, I think. You can take those. There's up behind your painting. In one of those is the rest of the boxes that went in the set the box I gave you.
Okay. I just can't find it, but I got too much gesso.
By the blocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got too much gesso and I don't want to waste it.
Yeah, well, gesso a box. Absolutely. Okay.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. Okay. Some of that glue went right through and didn't glue anything down. I don't really think it'll hurt a lot to have it not glued down really tight all the way across, but I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Thank you, country girl. I'm sitting here trying to think about the beginning of the movie Curly Sue, and I got nothing. I can't see what I don't see it in my head, so but I am liking this. If I can get some of that right there out. I think I do want the butterfly on here somewhere. Okay, before we do any more, I need to know that the box really goes like this. The box really goes like this. Okay, I might put the butterfly right up there. I like that. I think I'm going to put the little poodle right there. Okay, tell me. I'm going to glue this down, but do you think this poodle should be glued on after I've gessoed it and I've done the pick 10 and I come back and put things on like I'm going to put this back on afterwards? Do you think I should do the poodle the same way? I'll let y'all have a minute to answer that while I glue down this butterfly. Okay, that's kind of what I thought too. So I like it when y'all confirm what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to let it sit there right now. And let's see what else we got. Oh, I also have this bird. I think that bird's cute. I think I like him right here. What do you think? Here or here? Oh, that looks kind of good. Or, okay, upper corner, lower corner, or in the middle of the paisley. Yes, we have to save some bling. That's exactly right. While y'all think about that, I'm going to look and see what else I've got here. I've also got a bunny rabbit. I could put the bunny rabbit somewhere. Upper corner. Okay. Nobody else talked, so Linda gets what she wants. That works for me. And here's the little bunny. I think I'm going to put him right here where this flower is. We'll add him in later too. Okay, now then I've got, where did that, here it is. Trying to decide if I even want that on here now. What do y'all think? Should we put that on there or not? It's going to be one of those things I would put on afterwards too. I think I am determined to use it, but I'm not really sure this is where I'm determined to use it, because when I was thinking about it, I was thinking about putting it on a corner, and now there's not a corner available. So, I don't know. It's the one I cut the belt. It's a belt buckle, and I cut the things off for the singer book, and then I decided not to use it. But yeah, that's one I did get ready to use the singer books, and then I didn't do it. Here's a circle I could put in. Let's take the back off of it, because wherever I use it, I'm going to take the back off of it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. It's too square. Sometimes I need y'all to tell me what I'm doing wrong, and other times I just need you to confirm my thoughts on the subject. Both ways, it's nice to have you here. I think that one may be right there. Yeah, I like that one. And I don't think it's not my kind of color, so I don't think it's pretty enough for me to worry about saving it. Just stick it on there. Hi, Caroline. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming. Oh, I've got this piece I thought I wanted to use. I don't know now. I don't know now. I didn't get it out in time to find a place for it to fit very well. Thank you. I'm having fun. I guess that's something I could save and just stick on the top somewhere if I decide I want to later, like, you know, on here, if I decide I want to. I kind of like that idea, depending on what else I do. Okay, so I'm going to set this one aside, where the same place I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to stick it right up there. That'll help me remember. I'm trying to leave things where I want them, but I know I'm going to put some stuff under here. See, what else have I got? Oh, that's another piece I was wanting to save and put on top. I think I'll put it right there. Okay, let's go on. I'm going to leave that one right there for now anyway. Oh, here's something wild. Let's see. What do y'all think about that? Should that go there, or should it go in here? Or here? I kind of like it right there. We all have keyboards like that, country girl. Alrighty. Alrighty. I think I'm going to take that little piece off. There we go. Okay, I'm going to take that one out and glue it in later, but I'm going to go ahead and glue this one down. And that's not going to be very easy to do here. Okay. Put that right there. The big flower in the top box. Are you talking about this? Because I already glued it down now. Are you talking about this here? Put this in the top box because it's glued down too. Are you talking about this flower? This big flower in the top box. Ooh. Okay, that would be pretty. That kind of fills in that whole paisley thing, doesn't it? Is that what you were talking about? Yeah, I was just slow. I was slow, but I got it. What about right there? Is that where you want it? You want to put it right here? I don't think it's actually going to fit anywhere else, so we're going to put it right there. Okay, let me get another glue stick. Oh, yay! I'm liking this. Thank you. I intended to put that on here. I just totally forgot about it. See what else I've forgotten about over there that I might need. That's all square too. Let's see what's in here. I'm not sure about that one. I just found these two. I'm thinking about keeping those. They're bigger than what I normally wear, but they're really pretty. I don't know if you can see how pretty they are. Okay, I'm going to set those aside because I might decide to wear them. Okay, here's another flower we could stick right there. What do you think about that? Hi, Elise. It's good to have you here. I could put it there, or we could put it over here. Or we could put it right there. Kind of think I like it right there. I'm going to let that sit right there and let this sit right here while I think about it. And y'all can think about it too. If you think I should change it, let me know. Ooh. I don't know if I want a snake on there, but that's actually kind of seems like it goes over here with the bird for some reason. So we'll leave that sitting there a minute too. Let's take the back off this because I know I won't wear those. And put that one there. And got this weird little earring that's got some kind of weird back on it. But I think that would go good there. And actually that would make a good leaf. You like the snake there? All right. Oh. See if I can get this to lay down flat where it won't hurt somebody. Then I could put that in as a leaf under that flower. Or I could use that to fill in up here. I think I like it up there. I don't like snakes either, but it's a kind of a cool looking snake. It's got lots of green on it. It would be one of those things I would come back and put on when we get finished and not glue it down now. I'm still thinking about it. Here's some black button earrings. Woo! Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. And it's a worm. Worms are better than snakes. Birds eat worms. There you go. That's a pretty big worm. Pretty big worm. Okay, that one is, I like it. Well, maybe like that. What do you think? Do you like this better here or up here? On the bottom or in the paisley? It's just a little plastic beads made into it's eagle food. There you go. I like eagles better. So what do y'all think about this one here? Here with the black ones or up here? Or I guess it could go right there even. Nobody's going to tell me. I'm just going to do it. Alrighty, I'm just going to put it right there. Okay, I'll find something else to go with these buttons. Let's see. Can put this one up here. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do. Hi, Gloria. good to see you. Put it right there. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue that one down there too. Let's take off the... Yeah, I like that. Oh, I'm sorry, Janet. If I had known that, I would have stuck some in your package I sent you when you got those journals, but I did not. I didn't know. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Put the leaf on there. Cover the snake with gesso. I don't know. He's green. He's actually green and blue and iridescent and pretty. I don't want to cover him with gesso. You really would? Okay. Y'all are the bosses. Let me... Goodness. He gives you the willies. Well, I don't want you to have the willies. So we will glue him down and cover him up with gesso. I don't know if that'll help. I don't know if he's going to look any... He looks too real this way, maybe. Well, a lot of these things, I didn't get at the thrift store. I mean, I got a lot of them at the thrift store, but some of them, this snake and some of these earrings and things, my stepfather's wife collected, before she died, she collected lots of jewelry, and a lot of it was broken. And when she passed away, then their daughter was my best friend. Never occurred to any of us, I don't think, that my mom and her dad would get married eventually, but we're very glad they did. They're sweet and great together, and they're giving each other a longer life. I truly believe it. But anyway, some of this jewelry was hers, and since it was broken, he was selling some stuff at a garage sale, and I got it really cheap since it was broken. I have a heart I could stick over here somewhere. Dollar store kids jewelry would be fun. It would be a different look, but it would be fun. Yeah, there you go, Holly. Go raid your daughter's room. Yeah. I don't know if you should listen to her or not, Janet. I don't know. I'm just saying. I wouldn't raid my daughter's room. I know people who could, and their daughters would probably never even notice, but mine would notice. Come on. There we go. What do y'all think about these three right here? Those three pieces. Should I go ahead and glue all three of them down, or should I leave this one not glued down and put it on later and just glue down the two black ones? I know you're just trying to help, Holly. You're very helpful. Leave them? Okay. So don't glue this one down. Glue the black ones, but leave that one. All right. Ooh, kind of overdid it with the glue there. Okay. There is that. Okay, so what do you think about the heart and this piece and this piece? Are they good to go? Should I glue them down? Or should I leave, I'm tempted to leave this piece, not glue it down until later, because I don't have that many. I've got this one and this one and this one, and the bunny and the poodle are the only things that aren't glued down right now. I think I do want to glue this one down. Goodbye, Caroline. Thanks for coming in. I don't think I want this. The more I look at it, it's going to have to save for something else. Oh, looky here. Oh, this is just too cute. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't break. Just a minute, Cubby. I'll be there. Oh, I gotta let the dog in. See you right back. Come on in, buddy. Yeah, you need to come back over by the door. There you go. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Okay. Have a drink. I am having a drink, actually. It's tea, but it's here. See? Okay. I think I want to. I don't know if y'all can see that chicken or not. Can you see him on here? This is what he looks like. I think I want to put him on there. I just think he's too fun. Just like that. Holly says no bird. Glue him after. Well, he's all chipped up. See how his paint's broken off? So I've got to leave the bird off and I've got to glue him on afterwards. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue down the heart. He does have character. Okay, Holly says glue down the chicken. She's going to give in to peer pressure. He would negate the need to do anything else right here if I put him on here. All right, I think I'm going to put him on there. He has character. Yes, he does. And I'm not sure where any of this is going to actually touch. Don't think. That'll be interesting to see how much of it actually. There we go. I got his little thing to poke through the jewelry, so that helped. I couldn't get the back off of him. I almost broke him. He looked better in a different spot. Well, he's here now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, okay. Does he look okay here, Holly? You're okay with this? Can't grab that little piece of glue string. Those glue strings drive me crazy. Okay. All right. Now, I think that's all I'm going to put on it. That looks like plenty, don't you think? So this piece and this piece and this little bunny and this little poodle and this blue piece and this blue piece down here are going to come off. And I'm going to try to focus my my colors to maybe blues and greens and cool colors. We'll see. I don't know if I can manage that or not. The heat tool will take care of those glue strings. So you just blow it with hot air and they disappear? All right, well, let's try it and see. Well, cool beans. There's one. Oh no, that's not even a string. See, I was thinking that one didn't get taken care of, but it was painting. It wasn't a string. All right. Cool thing to know. Take a picture. Yes. Great idea. Except I don't have my phone here. Let me go get my phone real quick. And I need to put this stuff up so that we don't end up with getting paint on anything. Unplug the glue gun. I'm just going to dump this stuff in here. Empty that box out. Gubby, you're in the way, bud. You're in the way. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Say no, I'm not going to say anything. I only talk when you don't want me to. Yeah, I only talk when you don't want me to. Okay, let's go out the door. I'm going to go get my camera. Be right back. Okay. I'm going to take a picture. Then I'm going to have to get off because my husband's wanting to do yard work and he wants to eat first. So I don't blame him. Let me see if I can turn this where I can actually see. Okay. There we go. That would be great, country girl. I would love to see it. And thank you for telling me to take a picture because I would have regretted that I didn't. Okay. Well, you all have a blessed day. And thank you so much for coming and sitting with me while I played and giving me advice. That helps me out a lot. I'll see you Monday night. Bye-bye.